whole time. Y'all know what's going on. Make sure y'all get in tune with Senn TV on my kid.
Hey guys, I got it! I know what we can do for our intro! Hey guys, we're supposed to be filming the intro, come on! Hello, Senn TV fans. This is an odd one, but this is Michael Cullinane, a moderator of Senn TV, who's going to be anchoring today. Been waiting 5 years for this. I got a little bit of help from
Rockman.
This is my assistant Rockman here to save the day. So we're going to be just introducing some of our various segments that the students have. Yes.
Don't forget to say that I'm your son.
Oh, if you didn't know this is my son, Maddox. So what's your full name?
Maddox Michael Cullinane.
Very good. And now he's back to Rockman. So my students have been doing a great job working through this horrible crisis during their senior year, which has been incredibly difficult to say the least. Just on a personal note, I want to say that I miss all of them and hope they're doing well. And I know there are a lot of students and families going through really tough times right now. So we here at Senn TV want to wish them the best. Our first segment is going to be done by somebody who's really been working hard during this time, Isaiah Holmes. And he had a remote interview with our principal, Ms. Beck. So let's take a look at that and check it out.
Hi, Ms. Beck. Hope you and your family are doing well while we're in quarantine. I thank you for taking time out of your busy day to answer a couple questions. If you don't mind, let's get right into it. The first question today is, what are you and your family doing to stay sane on the break? Also, how are you all holding up?
Well, thanks for asking. This is Blair. She's my kindergartner. And we've been doing quite a bit to try to stay sane.
We've been baking a little bit. We made Rice Krispies.
We've been making a lot of different breads and different types of cooking. The sourdough bread that we're cooking is taking 6 days, so that's been fun. And we've also been working a lot on their academics, and I have been going into school almost every day to make sure the cleaning's being done. Students who need food are able to get their food. And also touching base with your teachers almost daily. Between myself and the rest of the admin team, we've been working really hard on Hangouts and Zoom calls to make sure that all the teachers are doing all they need to do to stay in touch and stay connected as we continue to support our students. Okay.
Beck, how is e-learning classes going? What are you hoping to be accomplished while we are away from school?
Well, e-learning started very strong on March 18th. As you know, we're lucky in the sense that we are a school that's one-to-one, so everybody has Chromebooks, and we have ensured that everybody has access to the internet. So students who do not have access to the internet, please let us know. At the very least, you can come up to the school to communicate with us, and we can help make sure that you have access to free internet while we are away from school. I think it's really important to know that our teachers have enacted really strong plans, and they've been working together to make sure that the curriculum they had in place that would have taken place in person is now online. That's really important because we expect you to keep up with this material. When we return to school, we will not be reviewing this material.
The question today is, there are a lot of rumors floating around about the possibility of repeating the school year. Is there any truth to that? Play my simple. I do not want to repeat my singing yet. Can you let us know, please? Let us know.
I've not heard any of these rumors, and as far as I know, the district is working with the state to put plans in place to ensure we'll be able to grant credit for the year, and students will be promoted to the next grade level. Seniors will graduate. We really don't know what that looks like at this point. That's why it is so important for students to keep up with their courses on e-learning and in Google Classroom, so that when we are clear on what's going to happen, everybody's kind of working from the same place.
For Senn to be such a diverse school with students coming from all around the Chicago area, what should students and staff ensure that there are any lingering effects when school does start back?
Well, at this point, we know that coming back after this extended time is going to be difficult. We don't exactly know what those plans are or when we will be returning. So I cannot stress enough how important it is for students to continue to stay on top of their classroom, Google Classroom work, to stay in constant communication with teachers, with friends, with counselors, so that we can continue to check in with each other and get feedback from each other, so we have a good idea of where we are when we do return.
Thank you for your time today, Ms. Beck. I really appreciate you answering these questions. Hope you and your family are doing well. Thank you.
Rockman, how do you feel about having been at home for the last over 2 weeks now?
But
Has it been fun?
yeah,
Do you want to get back to school?
I wish if I could stay at school forever.
Oh, really? You don't like being home with Dad?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, fair enough. Well, we're going to turn it over next to Takmila Sultana. She has done some fantastic research on the coronavirus and the impact it has had on our communities. So let's take a look. Thank you, Takmila.
Hi everyone, my name is Takmila. I hope you're all hanging in there. Today I'm going to update you guys on the latest news of the coronavirus in the United States. According to a New York Times database, right now more than 100,000 people in the United States have been infected with the coronavirus. The United States right now has the highest number of coronavirus cases in the world, surpassing China, of 81,782 cases. Due to the coronavirus, there has been a lot of issues in the economics right now. The government has ordered a shutdown of all businesses temporarily. At least 223 million of people in at least 24 states, 74 countries, 14 cities are being urged to stay home to help the spread of the coronavirus. The shutdown of many U.S. companies caused by the pandemic from the coronavirus has caused a huge wave of unemployment, rising to 3.3 million last week, the largest ever recorded. Economics have warned of a massive increase in the unemployment rate, but estimates were around 1.5 million. On Friday, President Donald Trump signed a $2 trillion of an emergency spending bill to the economic impact of the coronavirus pandemic. $100 billion were also sent to hospitals on the front lines of the pandemic. Under the law, the government will deliver direct payments and jobless benefits for individuals, money for states, and a huge bailout fund for businesses battered by the crisis. In California, the daily average of unemployment claims has increased by more than 400,000%. Worker advocates are encouraging employers to simply keep paying their employees because when the crisis is over, these jobs will need to be filled again. The U.S. is experiencing a rise in unemployment as industries including hospitality and food service grind to a halt. The legislation will send direct payments of $1,200 to millions of Americans, including those earning up to $75,000 and additional $500 per child. Let's now look at how the coronavirus is affecting the health system in the United States. Due to limited testing supplies, health experts believe the number of U.S. people with the disease is likely much higher. According to a survey released on Friday, officials in nearly 200 U.S. cities, large and small, reported a dire need for face masks, ventilators, and other emergency equipment to respond to the coronavirus outbreak. In addition, 92% of cities reported a shortage of test kits and 85% did not have enough supplies of ventilators available to local health facilities. New York still remains the epicenter for the coronavirus in the United States, with at least 37,000 cases reported and 385 deaths. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo and the state is now performing more COVID-19 tests than any other state in the country, with over 122,000 people tested since the outbreak began. Many hospitals have a limited number of intensive care unit rooms and staff trained to handle patients in them, said Eric Toner, a senior scholar at Johns Hopkins for Health Security. He also said intensive care unit beds are incredibly expensive to build and maintain. We don't have many more of them than we need on an average daily basis. So when we have an unexpected surge like we're anticipating with the COVID-19, we'll exceed that capacity. There is currently no vaccine to protect against the coronavirus, but multiple organizations are already working on a vaccine for the new coronavirus. That's because an accurate testing is needed to ensure that the vaccine is both safe and effective. Well, there you have it. The best way to prevent this infection is to take everyday precautions, like avoiding close contact with people who are sick and washing your hands often. Well, that's enough news for today. We'll let you know if there's any more new updates about the coronavirus. Make sure you wash your hands and avoid touching your face. Stay safe, Bulldogs.
Some great information, Takmila. Thank you. And Maddox, have you ever had the food ramen? Hey.
A couple of years.
You've had it for a couple of years? Is it a good food?
Yes.
What do you like about it?
Because it's so yummy.
It's true. Ramen is very yummy, and it's something that you can make at home very easily. And we have our great Senn TV member, Kirsten Ceralde, here to teach us how you can sort of pimp up your ramen while you're at home. And Maddox, and she has some help from her brother, who's named Magnus. Isn't that cool? Are you excited to meet Magnus?
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys would be really good friends. All right, take it away, Kirsten.
Hey guys, my name is Kirsten Ceralde. Today we are doing things to do to stay sane while you're at home. So today we're going to make a gourmet meal. This is a classic. This is what everybody likes. I'm going to make something that you guys have never tried before. Noodles. So let's just get started with it. Alright, so this is the Shin Ramen noodle soup. This is my favorite. Right there, it says right there, Gourmet. Focus. Can you focus? It's not focusing. Right there. What? All you will need for this project is 1 packet of noodles, a pot, eggs, some type of measuring tool. We have our sous chef here today.
Magnus.
Okay, say your full name and your age and your occupation.
Yeah. Hello, my name's Martin Russell. We're gonna put some mushrooms, some scallops.
It's not gonna focus. It won't focus. Well, anyways, it needs 550 milligrams of water. That's about 2.5 cups.
What's up?
Okay, now move. This is the pot we will be making our noodles in. So
Yeah.
we're just gonna measure that. So this is 1 cup
Of water.
of water.
2 cups of water. I have a cup of water.
And you just want to let that boil.
Those are some big eggs.
So I have 3 scallops right now. They're frozen,
Yeah.
so we're gonna let them thaw for a little bit.
A bowl.
ASMR.
And
Never
some
mind.
mushrooms.
ASMR. These are frozen mushrooms. So now our water came to boiling point. We're gonna start putting things inside.
Yeah. We have our little baby eggs.
It's scallops. We'll be putting our scallops inside, and we'll be pouring the mushroom inside.
Is there?
No, there's so much. Okay, I'll do it.
You.
Oh yeah, hope you guys voted. And we'll just let that simmer for about 2 minutes until we pour the noodles in.
Mix it, mix it, mix it. Mix it, mix it, mix.
Okay, you can stop mixing. Time to put the noodles in. Quick ASMR. Hopefully this works. ASMR right here, guys. ASMR. One more time. I'm gonna put the noodles in there. There. That's how seasoning looks like.
Ooh. Yeah, it looks so yummy.
The other seasoning.
Now yes, mix there.
Look at
Mix
I have
it.
the charcoal there.
We're gonna mix it. Shh, I'm gonna do the ASMR.
Don't crack it. That's not spicy.
So now it's time to take them out. You don't want to overcook it in the stove for too long because it's gonna keep cooking once you take it off the stove. And the noodles right. Can you put your move your hand? You're gonna burn yourself. Drop it in here. You don't want to spill, so maybe get closer. And the egg is right there. I don't know if you see it.
Where? I don't see it. Oh, I see.
And now we're gonna make it look pretty for the camera.
I'm not gonna eat it.
I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Try the.
Okay.
Is it spicy?
Mm-mm.
Okay. That's the spicy.
No, it's not spicy, I promise. Oh, you dropped it! How is it?
Good.
It's not spicy?
No.
Nah? Not at all.
No.
No?
No.
No?
Hey, Mom.
Would you like to try our ramen gourmet noodles?
There's no soup. I mean the spoon.
No. I said try, not eat the whole thing. What do you say? Oh, she's going in.
Think it's good.
10 out of 10 or what's the deal?
Maybe more water.
All right, she's canceled. Hey guys, so that's it for us today. Thank you for coming to our channel.
No, not yet. Bye. Peace out, Billy Bob.
What did you think of that ramen? Did you think that looked very tasty? What would you want to do to it?
Cannonball it.
You'd cannonball the ramen? Wow. And our weather girl?
I would eat it.
What would you do to the ramen? Weather girl?
Yes. Eat it.
Okay. Thank you. Over to Esme, our weather girl there. All right, so next we're going to send it over. I love saying this guy's name. The man, the myth, the legend, Dylan Rolliansyah, doing a great job. And he's got a lot of information about how the coronavirus is having an impact on the whole globe and what's going on in other countries. So let's take it away, Dylan.
Good evening, Bulldogs. This is Dylan Rolliansyah, and today I'll be providing you the latest info on the coronavirus and its impacts abroad. Let's get started, shall we? As of today, there are 596,021 confirmed cases of the COVID-19 disease worldwide. Among these cases are 27,341 deaths and 133,057 cases of recovery. Currently, China will lift the mandatory lockdown in Wuhan starting April 8th. This is because as of last week, there has been no new cases reported from the city. However, things are different for the mainland as a whole, which has recently got 34 new cases. According to CBS, each of these 34 new cases originate from people who have just recently arrived in China. That means that China currently has 81,340 cases of COVID-19, among them 3,292 deaths and 74,588 cases of recovery. China will also close their borders to foreign nationals, which will take place on the March of 28th. According to China's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, this is a temporary measure, and that China will continue to maintain contact with the rest of the world. Next up, we have Italy. Italy has been hit hard by this pandemic. According to statistics, 86,498 people have been diagnosed with this new disease. Among these are 99,134 deaths and 10,950 recovery cases. Hospitals in Italy are currently hard pressed to accommodate every single patient, especially the hospitals in the northern region. There has been a drop in cases these past few days. However, this is not enough to lessen the strain on these hospitals. According to New York Times, doctors from the Bergamo hospital sums the situation in Italy up as the following: "We are far beyond the tipping point." Another doctor that goes by the name of Vergano explains that the limited supply of ventilators and nurses forces a deadly calculus. You can admit more patients only with the death of a patient. But if a patient dies in a few days, probably that was a patient who did not deserve to be admitted. You're wasting very scarce and precious resources. Last but not least, we have India. The Indian Prime Minister has recently declared a lockdown to the roughly 1.3 billion people currently staying in India. The order was issued on March 24th and will last for a minimum of 21 days. During this time period, going out of your homes is strictly forbidden unless it is for basic necessities such as grocery shopping or exercise. In his address to the country, the Prime Minister quotes, "If we are not able to manage this pandemic in the next 21 days, the country and your family will be set back by 21 years." While there are currently 887 confirmed cases in India, among them 20 deaths and 73 cases of recovery, the order itself is faced with huge challenges. On top of being a country with a densely packed population, locals are not able to work from within their homes as they are usually working outside of their homes. Furthermore, they aren't able to purchase their needs online. This in turn sparks confusion, with one shopkeeper even remarking, "How can we practice social distancing here?" That's it for today, Bulldogs. This is Dylan Rolliansyah signing out. Hope you all stay healthy and safe and happy. Bye.
We're going to send it over to our next Senn TV reporter, a wonderful young lady who's fighting the good fight at the grocery stores and markets, making sure all the shelves are stocked and making sure that everybody has plenty of supplies during this time.
Why are you me and why am I?
Let's send it over to the great Jazmin Garcia, and thank you for all that you're doing.
Hey guys, it's Jazmin and I'm here to talk to you guys about what essential businesses are doing during the quarantine. A lot of changes have been made to companies that are considered essential businesses. Due to this quarantine being an unpredictable situation, some stores have been very understaffed, thus making essential employees work longer hours. Businesses have also added staff to clean the stores more often, especially in areas commonly used by people. For example, the store I work in cleans registers, carts, and baskets after every single customer, and refrigerator handles, help centers, elevators, and escalators, amongst other areas, every 2 hours. Employees have also started to wear gloves to ensure their own safety. There's also been limits enforced on essential items such as toilet paper, hand sanitizer, bread, and dairy, amongst other things, in order to ensure that more people have access to them. So some things I would recommend that you guys do that my job has already been enforcing is social distancing. A lot of stores have started to enforce this by putting tape on the floors at the checkouts that are 6 feet. I would also recommend not hoarding up on essentials. Everyone went all crazy with the toilet paper and hand sanitizer, but you guys have to keep in mind the elderly people and the people who live paycheck by paycheck, to whom it is already hard enough to get these essentials. By enforcing these limits, luckily we have been able to keep more essential supplies that have previously been sold out in under an hour. Although some stores, such as the one I work in, have also added shopping hours for elderly people and pregnant women, there should still be some consideration for them when shopping. One major thing that I would recommend that you guys do is stay inside. Although it may seem like the hardest thing to do right now, the more that people don't listen and the more that people keep gathering in large groups and going outside when it is unnecessary, the longer it will take for all of this to be over.
Did the frog order with his
Hot dog.
hot dog?
I don't know. What did the frog order with his hot dog?
French fries.
French fries? That's a good one. Clap, Esme. Yay. Well, April Potack has kept her sense of humor through this, and she is showing us some wonderful memes about the coronavirus and the pandemic that have been going around and that she created herself. So great job, April. Take it away.
only just a month.
Oh yeah, April is a month, and it's April 1st. You're right, very astute observation. But April can also be a young lady's name. From one fabulous young lady to another. Oh, you're gonna like this young lady's name. Okay, no thumbs, bud, no thumbs. You're gonna like this young lady's name. We're gonna send it over to our favorite correspondent. Can you do that?
No.
You sure? It's so fun. Treasure Whyte.
Treasure Whyte?
Yeah. What do you think of Treasure?
I like Treasure.
You do like Treasure? Oh, she would like you so much, I bet, if you had the chance to meet her. So we're going to send it over to Treasure, who's going to spill... I'm going to spill it. Sorry, just joking. Some Quaran-tea. Get it? Quaran-tea? All right, take it away, Treasure.
Hey, what's up? Long time no see. It's your girl Treasure, and I'm here to give y'all the Quaran-tea. Hey, okay, so I know the background look a little different, a little tacky, because we're on Corona break. Duh. So try not to lose my last brain cells. Anyway. So let's talk about Miss Rona. The reason why I'm here. Miss Rona Lachey was born on December 31st in Wuhan, China. Pray I said that right. She was born in Wuhan, China, and ever since then she's been causing havoc and taking names. Honey, she said, look, Happy New Year, I'm here. Be ready to stay at home. But no, seriously, like on some for real, this ain't funny. Like, as of like the time that I'm recording this, it's at least over 100,000 cases. So I really hope y'all out here taking it seriously, which y'all is not, and it's blowing me. It's actually blowing me. First, let's talk about my job and the people that I see. The stupidity. I don't get it. They say stay at home. Y'all want to play soccer games on the lakefront. Like, soccer is really 6 feet apart. Y'all want to hold hands and be a couple and walk on a beach like it's cute. Let's catch Corona as a couple, honey. No. Really? Wait. I work at a grocery store. I'm getting ready for work actually as I'm recording this. That's why I don't dress like this. Anyway, as a grocery store worker, I'll be blown because when I got Johnny, Sally, and Sue walking up to me trying to ask me this close, first of all, give me 6 feet. And that's just not because of Corona, it's just give me 6 feet in general. But when you getting that close to ask me what aisle something is, you can't ask me from back here where something is. Like, it just makes me so upset. Because honestly, I don't want a medal, I don't want a reward. Like, people been thanking me like I'm like a part of the army, like thank you for your services. You are welcome, honey. But please respect me by keeping your distance. Because you don't got to ask me this close to ask me what aisle the soap is in. If we have any, we ain't got nothing. But we know this. When it comes to Corona, like in all seriousness, it just blows me. Like, this is a big situation, but like when you genuinely think about it, if this was like some end of the world type of stuff, we would not be helping each other out. Like, the fact that Susie walking in line with all the tissue, what if I need tissue? And you just getting tissue to get tissue. Tissue ain't never cured nothing but cleaning yourself. Why is you buying all tissue? Like, nobody has consideration for each other in like crises, whatever. It's been a while. It just blows, and then nobody listens. I don't understand. And everybody want to get mad because things are closed down. Like, Corona out here playing with people. Like, and then why is all of a sudden washing your hands so popular? I hope y'all been washing y'all hands and sanitizer, because now people over here washing their hands so much they got rashes. Like, Corona just changing people's lives, literally. Let's talk about the class 2020. Let's talk about the class 2020. So, me and my fellow classmates, we supposed to, well, duh, but who else is gonna be at the graduation training? We were supposed to be graduating, and is that gonna happen? Whoop-de-doo, I don't know. Like, at first, I was over here acting all like big, bad, T-money type of stuff. You know, I was like, oh, June 6th, 11 o'clock, I don't care, I'm graduated. I mean, I still think like that, because June 6th, 11 o'clock, I'm done with Senn high school, I'm sorry. But it's like, it's not the same. Like, at the same time, it's like blowing me, and at the same time, it's like, it's like a reality type of thing. Cause everybody's like, so your prom dress, sis, I'm trying to get groceries for next week. That prom can wait. I will make a dress in a hot minute. I'm not worried about trying to look good for other people. So we gonna have a big party. We're not even supposed to be having no big party. Our class is what, 300 people? Y'all really think that we're still gonna have prom and be this close? Trying to bump and grind on a dance floor? No. Corona is not a 2-month thing. So the fact that everybody try to stop being negative, we're still gonna have, no. Corona not no 2-month thing. I really don't feel like we're gonna have prom or graduation. And while I'm like sitting here joking about it or whatever, it's actually really saddening. I honestly never really cared about prom, but it's just like, nothing is the same. I feel like this whole year was just blown. I'm not gonna disclose what our school has been through, but it's been rough, sis. Like, rough. Like my edges. Did my hair in 3 weeks. But, that's another story. I don't know. Honestly, I just feel like I've been praying for everybody. Regardless if you're religious or not, you're gonna feel some Jesus today. Because I've been praying. I feel like this is a test. And we just gotta get through it. I know we all low-key losing our minds. Cause, woo, 4 walls, I feel like I'm on house arrest. Will never do a crime in my life. But no, in all seriousness, I'm praying for everybody out there watching this, not watching this. Even if you don't know what Senn TV is, if you don't know what sin is, unless it's in the Bible, I'm praying that we all get through this and that they do find a cure, or at least release the cure. But we're not gonna get into conspiracy theories. I'm gonna just end this here because I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. Goodbye. God bless. This has been Quaran-tea. Hope you enjoy. Got your daily dosage. Keep your sanity in your brain cells.
Hi, I'm Alex. I want to hang. Some folks call me Ramen, and I always like it.
All right, we're gonna move right now to, we're gonna move right into our next segment, which is Marco Sandoval, another young man who's been working very hard, keeping it together. And he's going to talk about some thoughts he has on President Trump and how the coronavirus is impacting Mexico. So let's turn it... Mexico, yes. Let's turn it over to him.
As death totals reach 1,000 in the United States, people look towards Donald Trump and his presidency for answers and for reasoning. The United States was one of the last countries in the world to stop their sporting activities, their large crowd activities, and other activities that require a lot of contact and a lot of socializing. One of the last countries to do that. The last country to stop all activities was Mexico, and they have only a fraction of the cases that the United States has. With those, people look at Donald Trump and his lack of action, his lack of authority, his lack of knowledge on this topic as sort of a reason for this whole pandemic spreading higher and higher in the United States. Donald Trump did declare the country in a state of emergency, which allows him and the government to use $50 billion. Whether that be for testing, for funding, for medical research, and manufacturing. That money is there. That money is there also to provide for the people, provide for their pay, their paid leave actually, because it's not their fault that they're missing work. It's a global pandemic. And another good thing is that White House and congressional leaders from both parties reached a $2 trillion stimulation deal early Wednesday, which was the 25th of March. That will include direct payments to Americans and a unprecedented amount of money to small businesses that have been pushed to the brink. So that's good. You know, it's helping out the people, but it still sucks when your president is sort of bragging and not taking this seriously. He's gone on record and bragged about how much he knows about this virus. He's gone on record and called this virus the Chinese virus, which is blatantly disrespectful. And he's also gone and sort of disregarded all this social distancing. He was seen touching and holding and shaking hands with all these people who would later test positive for the coronavirus. Stay safe, stay home, don't touch your mouth, eyes, or nose. Don't touch other people, and wash your hands.
And last but not least, we've got Naima Woods, who's going to share some great information about people who might be struggling with their mental health over this time. I know that I've been having a lot of weird mood swings and have had highs and lows, so I really look forward to hearing her tips on how we can all stay a little bit more sane through this really challenging time. Thank you for all you do, Naima.
Hey guys, it's Naima, and as part of the global response to the virus, it's pushed for us to stay in our homes, but prolonged isolation can take a toll on your mental health. Today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips on how you can protect your mental health at home, at all costs. It's going to get back into your routine. I know it sounds easier than it is, but generally when you're back in your routine, you're back in the right motion. I mean, look at me, I can't even get up. Anyways, here's me trying to start a new life. I'm getting up, I made my bed for the first time in so long, I cooked my family breakfast. Getting back into your routine almost normalizes this entire situation, and this situation is far from normal. It gives you comfort, and it gives you something to get up in the morning for. Number 2, explore the present moment. You might be sitting to yourself doing nothing, and honestly, this is the prime time to figure out who you are. What are you good at? Do you have any hobbies? What's your favorite song at the moment? Taking the time to come back into realism within yourself is how to stay sane. Don't let all this extra time go to waste. Write a book, write a movie, edit a film, watch your films, do something productive. Number 3, open communication and simple relaxation. Be mindful. Take this time to ask yourself, am I okay? How am I physically doing? How am I mentally doing? Self-reflection is the key to staying grounded. Try meditation. Pick a spot, breathe in, breathe out. Try using a mantra or a sound. Let your anxious thoughts just drift away. If you need any help, go check out Ms. Bowman's weekly updates. There you can find some resources on how to cope with stress on a daily basis and check-in questions to help you understand you better. Stay connected with your friends. You are not alone. Though isolation can make you think a lot of different things, you exist. You are real, you are right, you're capable, you're valuable, and you're never alone. And finally, number 5, take a deep breath. I know how anxious it could be to not be around people, and this whole self-isolation thing is really going to be for the better. You know, I miss my friends, but I know they want me to be safe. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, these are my people, and I would be nothing without them. Thank you. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and please stay safe, stay at home, self-quarantine, and protect your mental health. Bye!
Thank you all for watching. We feel awful about the situation. We know that all of you are going through really tough times, so we hope that you're doing well. Crew and all my students and everyone at Senn, I really miss you, and we wish you the best, and hopefully we'll be back to school before too long. Now, Maddox and Esme, we just have one last thing we have to say. It's how we finish every episode. Can you say when I say 1, 2, 3, toots magoots? Okay? 1, 2, 3, toots magoots. Bye, everyone. We miss you.
Bye.